Imagine a town where everyone is mad. Bread costs too much. The road is broken, and the people on the hill say everything is fine. Then one guy climbs onto a box. He says, "I know who did this. Not bad luck. Not boring policy. Them." Everyone turns. That is the basic move of populism. It takes a messy problem and draws one thick line through it. On this side, the real people. On that side, the corrupt elite. Then it adds a microphone. The leader says, "I am not like those politicians. I am your voice." And that feels powerful, because sometimes the crowd is right. Corruption can be real. Leaders can ignore people. Experts can sound like furniture with glasses. Populism starts with a wound. Someone really did get ignored. Someone really did lose a job. Someone really did watch rich people fail upward. So the anger is not always fake. The wound can be real. But populism does something special with that wound. It turns pain into a story. And the story is very simple. There are the people. There are the enemies of the people. And there is one voice brave enough to say it. This is why populism can appear on the left. It can point at bankers. It can point at billionaires. It can point at corporations. And it can also appear on the right. It can point at immigrants. It can point at judges. It can point at journalists. The targets change. The shape stays familiar. A pure people. A corrupt few. A leader with a giant microphone. That is why populism is not exactly an ideology. It is more like a political recipe. Ingredient 1, take a frustrated crowd. Ingredient 2, find a small group to blame. Ingredient 3, promise to speak directly for the crowd. Then stir very loudly. The recipe is popular because it feels clear. Normal politics is slow. It has committees, procedures, compromises. People in chairs saying, "Well, actually." Populism walks in and says, "Forget the chairs. The people already know what they want." This can be useful. Sometimes institutions really are sleepy. Sometimes the official explanation is nonsense. Sometimes ordinary people notice problems before experts do. A democratic system needs that pressure. It needs the crowd to bang on the door sometimes. The danger begins when banging on the door becomes breaking every door. Because democracy is not just the people speaking. It is also the people disagreeing. It is losing an election and leaving anyway. It is courts saying no. It is journalists asking annoying questions. It is rules that slow down the strongest person in the room. These things are boring. They are also brakes. Populism often looks at the brakes and says, "Why are these getting in the way of the people?" But sometimes the brakes are the only reason the car does not fly off a cliff. The second danger is purity. Populism loves the phrase, "the people." But the people are never one thing. Some people want lower taxes. Some want more services. Some want open borders. Some want closed borders. Some just want the pothole fixed and everyone to stop yelling. So when a leader says, "I alone speak for the people," ask a very small question. Which people? Because once only one crowd counts as the real people, everyone else becomes suspicious. The opposition is not just wrong. They are traitors. The journalist is not just annoying. They are an enemy. The judge is not just independent. They are blocking the will of the people. The election is not just lost. It must have been stolen. This is how the microphone grows. At first, it helps the ignored speak. Then, it gets louder than everyone else. Then, it starts deciding who is allowed to speak at all. And if it keeps growing, the microphone stops being a tool. It becomes a crown. That does not mean every populist movement is the same. Some expose real corruption. Some force elites to listen. Some make politics less polite and more honest. But the test is simple. Can the leader be criticized? Can the movement lose? Can the people disagree with each other and still count as people? If yes, the microphone may still be a microphone. If no, you are watching it turn into a crown. So, populism is not just popular politics. It is politics told as a battle between the real people and the corrupt few. Its power is that it hears anger. Its danger is that it can turn anger into permission. Permission to ignore rules. Permission to silence critics. Permission to make one person bigger than the people they claim to represent. And that is the strange thing about populism. It begins by saying, listen to the people. But if you are not careful, it ends by saying, listen only to me.